Traveling's exciting. And for those of us who like to plan, we like to plan to keep ourselves safe. I know I'm going on vacation soon and I can't wait. But one of the things that I've done is made sure that the credit card that I use is set up to automatically give me notifications if there's any charges. So I know while I'm using it, if something is unauthorized, I can notify the bank right away to put a stop on it. Because there's many scams and ways people are frauding you out of your hard-earned money, and that is using the credit card. But on the other hand, with protection of the credit card company, in the end, you shouldn't lose anything if you're diligent about making sure that you're keeping on top of all charges. Now, the other thing you want to do to ensure that you don't blow up your financial future is not having medical insurance for traveling. If you're traveling outside the province of Ontario, it is extremely important to have extra care on the sense of your medical. I know it can be expensive if you had health issues or you're getting up there in age, but trust me, the cost is a lot lower to have insurance than to have something happen and not have any coverage. I can't even tell you the number of people I know that have caught themselves in this situation. This is a hole you don't want to get yourself into. Now, I know that some credit cards will also have coverage for travel. Make sure that you read the fine print to make sure it's going to cover you, because a lot of cards will stop at age 65. You haven't stopped traveling, but your card may not be covering you maybe 2 or 3 days, but not 2 or 3 weeks. So you must have coverage somewhere in your plans. Now, I know when my mother was alive, and even though she was older in her 80s, and she stopped traveling in her 90s, but when she was in her 80s, she was still traveling. But believe it or not, even though my dad had been passed since 1974, his group plan still covered my mother. And every time she went on a trip, I made sure she called the HR department to ensure she had coverage. And they said she did, and it was full coverage. That was very fortunate, but you know nowadays most companies do not give us that kind of medical coverage. So don't let the excitement of planning your trip, I'll say, having something happen while you're on the trip because you either forgot to get travel insurance or forgot to set up your notifications on your credit card, that something happens that will put you in the hole financially. You may get out of it, but this time away takes away the joy of the vacation that you went on. So have a wonderful, safe holiday, but put, I'll say, the alerts on. And also, if you don't want to have the extra charges for missing a payment, put that on automatic payments. I did that years ago, and I have to tell you, I haven't had to pay interest on any bill for many years because of it. But, you know, if you want to know more about how you can protect yourself and your family when you're going and planning on your vacation, give us a call at Levesque Wealth Planning. We'd be happy to sit down, share our experiences with you, and hopefully protect you and your family. Happy vacation. We'll see you on the next video.